What's up, YouTube? Guess what? It's time to spend another afternoon with Bullet. What an appetite this boy has got, and he's going to show you all about his eating habits. So you don't forget, can you smash that like button now? Let's go! Welcome to Koala Gardens. I'm Katrina and I'm passionate about saving koalas. I have a wildlife sanctuary and I encourage other landowners in what they can do to help the environment and live with nature. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Smash that like button right now so you don't forget, and leave me a comment. If you watch right through to the end of my video, there's always something for you at the end, and it does so much to help my channel. This all makes my channel even more visible, and that helps me help koalas even more. Closed captions are available. Check the description below for some great links, and you can copy and paste the captions into a translator. So please bring all your friends here, share any of my videos, share my channel, and let's help koalas together. Well, welcome to another feasting afternoon with Bullet. The morning started off with him curled up pretty tight, having a good sleep to start the day. In the early afternoon, he moved to one of his favourite spots in one of his favourite trees. He loves sleeping in this position, even though I know it's like a little bit, hey Bullet. A couple of hours later, he woke up and I suddenly looked out the kitchen window and realised that it was already dinner time. He's gone up into the top third of one of the really big forest red gums, which is a primary koala food tree. In the front here, you can see some beautiful white flowers. Those are actually not in the tree that Bullet's sitting in. They are flowers in the pink bloodwood tree that sits beside his two favourite forest red gums, and you can see that they are just bursting into flower here. It's the end of summer, which is the time they flower, whereas the primary food tree, the forest red gum that Bullet's feeding in now, it flowers in the middle of winter. So Mother Nature makes sure that there's always plenty of food for species like the bees, the birds that drink honey, the flying foxes that do the most of the eucalypt pollinating all year round by having the different eucalypts flower at different times of the year. So now Bullet has moved up a little bit higher in the tree yet again, and I just absolutely love this. Watch closely as he shovel mouths into that leaf. Yeah, they must be tasting so good. Now I've got a serious question for all of you who follow my channel. I have got hours and hours and hours of footage of koalas just eating that are too long to put into videos like this. So I'm wondering, would you like some relaxation or meditation music type videos that just feature koalas eating, that you can just sit back and watch relaxed and I won't even be talking? I was thinking about 30 minutes per video. Please leave me a comment below and let me know. And don't worry about writing 2 comments, it'll just help my YouTube ratings. It almost seems like Bullet is just so totally immersed in the whole thing of eating that he's completely forgotten the entire rest of the world exists. He's just like in koala food heaven. And then he opens his eyes a bit and it's almost like, oh yeah, there is a whole world out here. Oh, it's just so good eating here in my favourite tree. As you know, in reality, I'm really quite a long distance away from Bullet, but there's something that's getting his attention and he's looking over into my direction, but he's not really actually looking at me, nor truly aware of me in any way, because I'm just too far away and too inconsequential, particularly with such a good meal right there in his hands. Koalas spend anything up to 2 hours a day eating, and usually they eat 2 main meals a day. I have at times actually seen Bullet eat for around half an hour to an hour, nap for an hour or so, then actually wake up and eat again just for 10 or 15 minutes, and then he might go back to sleep and sleep for 8 or 10 hours straight. So they pretty much eat and sleep according to the needs of their belly. When they eat a really good meal, they basically put themselves into a food coma. So they stuff themselves so full that the only real choice they've got is to go to sleep and do all that digesting. And it looks like he's reached that full limit, and oh no, he hasn't. He's going back up again to take on even more. So now we can see that he's a little bit higher in the tree again. He was in the top third before, now he's pretty much in the top of that branch that's coming out the side of the tree. Koalas have thumbs on their feet, and that allows them to really grip onto those branches with their feet, leaving their hands completely free to reach out and grab the branches and bring them to their mouths so that they can eat the very best of the leaf that's up there. He's also now got himself fairly nicely wedged into a spot, which is another great eating strategy. You can see here how his feet can grip on pretty much as well as we would be able to grip on with our hands. Eating for wild animals is pretty serious business. If you don't eat well, you might not have the energy to go and get your next meal. But finally, that belly is full enough, and Bullet's on his way down to find the best spot to settle in and sleep this wonderful meal off. And it's back to his favourite spot and his favourite position in his favourite spot, and you have made it all the way through yet another fantastic Bullet video. So can you write in the comment below, Bullet has all the moves? So thank you so much for watching. Let's just see how close Bullet is to my house. Stay tuned for lots more great video from Koala Gardens. Thanks for visiting Koala Gardens. Did you hit the like button? Now before you go, there's lots more great video to see, and make sure you've subscribed and hit that notification bell.